capital city. Welcome to Denver. This is Empower Field at Mile High. Today, rivals collide in the AFC West. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Second down.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Once again, it's Genty. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup there of 13. First down, Vegas.
And the Las Vegas first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I could promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. Surging for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal line. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a 1st down or 2. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Broncos.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of 2.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
3rd and 11.
Third and 11. Throwing is Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Raiders offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith to the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup though of 6.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. This is Genty. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Alex Singleton there on the tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raider first down.
And the Raider first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and When you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Brought down at the 18-yard
A gain there of 15. First down, Vegas.
First down, Raiders.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2. And it's 3rd down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Throwing is Smith. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Broncos nothing.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession.
31-yard line.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
A run. Here's the fullback, Burton. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the first down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times, he's moving the chains.
A run with Dobbins. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8
He's just
yards
unable
to
to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's good.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Raiders' 9-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Tommy Malott to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and Jacoby Myers set for their next drive. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second down and 7. Run right up the gut from Gentry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
On the play. It's now fourth down.
Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. To return, it's Mims. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 25-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's Dobbins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike Flicker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. They'll begin here on the ground. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On comes the punter now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. The Broncos offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field.
At their own 29-yard line.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing. Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 47 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop them. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of 4.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts.
A 27-yard attempt.
On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. Malott to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now, Gino. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. In motion, Besh. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
37-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Denver
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, Smith. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Daniel 3 points, Carlson, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense, and Bo Nix getting ready to go back to work. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Begins with a run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
For a Denver Broncos.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run this.
Bo Nix on the keeper. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action with Nix. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 17
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Devon Vele was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their third quarter lead.
Raiders 7.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Start on the ground with Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Gina. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bonito gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the handoff, this is Genty. And this drive is going backward, taken down for a loss. The defense with a quick 3 and out.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Dobbins. Past midfield to the 45. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
It's a gain of 25.
How about 25 yards to start the drive?
That's good.
First down.
Denver Broncos.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
They're on the tackle.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Broncos.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Landon Roberts there on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Raiders' 18-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Denver Broncos.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a mistake.
And he is going to go down, but we do have the marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
Still 2nd down.
Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
We're trying to set up the tight end screen.
Nix's pass complete.
I'm going to aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Second and 7. From the shotgun, Smith. And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. Throw it here on 1st down.
Nixon's pass complete to Marvin Mims. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 3. They send Sutton in motion. Quick throw, taken in. Going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Got it into the hands of Mims. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Raiders 7.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So now, after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. Start the drive. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Gino to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Singleton on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Keep an eye on the ground with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Looking middle, and he's got Meyer. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That Incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Broncos offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Dobbins. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
There on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. It's Nix. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Rock Bowers. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion is Myers. Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He takes off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
1st down, Las Vegas.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Play action now. It's Gino. That's brought in by Myers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. It's second down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Here's Dobbins. Take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up the throw.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Sutton in motion. He'll try to run for it.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Denver Broncos
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on third down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
The quarterback could have handed it, he could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option would have turned out much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third down and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes third and 6. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
13 yards on the
Bush is here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 23-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here's second and 2. On the zone read, this is Nix. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. And in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.